Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight Contest Edition. We have a really freaking amazing one here for you today. We're gonna be looking at the World of Warcraft in a dueling coaster. So stay tuned and let's check it out. All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you're enjoying the series so far, be sure to smash that like button. If you have any friends that you think be interested in these contest videos, these marathons, and the channel, please do tell your friends to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Let's go. And if you guys enjoy the show, the contest, the community, everything that I do here, please do consider supporting it further through the Patreon page. Links are down in the description below, as well as the link for today's creation, which is World of Warcraft Horde versus Alliance, created by HaPPyCaMPeR, one of our Discord beginner builders. And here they say the theme is based off of World of Warcraft. The Horde battles with the Alliance throughout Azeroth. That's it. Ride preferences, they say here. I have no real ride preference, but the best dueling experience is in seat view. For the smoothest ride experience, pick track view. If cinematic mode picks the correct shots at the right time, it is stunning. Otherwise, it will be a bit disappointing. That's kind of how it goes with cinematic, isn't it? Coasters can be ridden at both day and nighttime, but in my opinion, nighttime will give the better experience. Oh, wow, that's saying a lot. Good googly moogly. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to really take our time with this episode. Let's get into it. Look at this. Look at this! This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. A miniaturized version of Orgrimmar and Stormwind City. Oh, that is so amazing, because there's the main hall room. I mean, the auction house would be over here, but you don't need it all in order to understand it. It's been miniaturized, it's been simplified, and it's absolutely amazing. Look at that boarding station. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Excuse my language. I actually swore. Oh my god. Oh, wow. And same with Stormwind. I love me a good Stormwind City. Look at this. It's so good. Oh, I love it already. And back here, it looks as if we have almost something representing Warsong Gulch, the PvP arena. My goodness. And we have the, frick. What is it called? The Dark Portal. Holy moly, this is incredible. I don't even know what to say. I shouldn't be talking about the aesthetics, but I can't help but just look at them. They're there. We should be riding the coasters by now, but I can't help but fanboy out over this. I'm not even the biggest World of Warcraft fan. I've played it. I like it. I've probably put over hundreds and hundreds of hours into it, and I've gone back to several of the expansion packs, but I wouldn't say that I'm obsessed with it by any means. I've enjoyed my time with it, and it's a great game. It really is. It's a great universe. I loved Warcraft 2, 3, the RTS games, and of course World of Warcraft. So he said Horde versus Alliance. Isn't it typically Alliance versus Horde? So we can tell he favors the Horde. What did you guys favor? Alliance or Horde? I personally enjoyed the Alliance more, but I played both. I played both sides. I enjoyed them both equally, but I am at heart an Alliance fanboy. I just love me my human paladins and Draenei's and all that good stuff. It's super cool. Love me some dwarves. I love everything about it. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now and we're gonna look at some coasters. So as he mentioned, he has no ride preference. He actually did say night is what he prefers, which is interesting, and it does look really well lit for nighttime. Well, the nice thing about this is that they both move from one area to the other together. So we can do one night and one day and a cinematic, depending on what we enjoyed the most. Good googly moogly, this is so exciting. We're gonna start with nighttime, and we're gonna start with the Horde. Yes! Save best for last. Okay, Horde it is. For the Horde! Here we go. Malice Unchained, RMC. There's a look at all the stats. Quite a length on this coaster. So exciting. Okay, let's wait for one to pull up and we'll get right on it. What did he say for seating? No preference. We're gonna sit in seat view. No flailing arms because he didn't open it, so that's fine. Let's go! Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. For the Alliance! Come, my loyal subjects! Okay, there's a look at the stats. We're going straight on the Alliance Coaster for daytime in-seat view, and we'll play around with some other stuff after this, and talk about it, and all that good stuff. We'll be here for a while, guys. Buckle up. Looks like OBS was struggling a little bit at the end there. Don't know what's going on with that today. Hopefully it turned out looking good on your guys' end. OBS hates Planet Coaster. I don't know what it is. Somebody on NVIDIA's end or Frontier's end needs to update something. It's such a pain in the butt to deal with. Anyways, that was incredible. We're not done yet. We're going to talk about it for a couple minutes, and then we're going to try out some different perspectives because I really want to see it from more of a bird's eye view. We'll try cinematic as well as orbit. We'll give each coaster another day during day and night. But, I mean, what a marvelous creation. Harping back to what I said about the creator of Spy vs. Spy just a couple episodes ago, that this is what's so great about these community contests, and especially the new builder bracket. If we go to HaPPyCaMPeR's workshop, before this contest they had basically nothing on their workshop. They had a Game of Thrones Iron Throne and a dragon sign. They made a throne and a sign, so they were still placed at new builder. Anyways, so what I love about this contest is that it brings out the best in people that have never really played Planet Coaster. They get inspired, they get an idea, and then they work their butts off. And this is like literally legendary quality. There's nothing, no detail unchecked here. If we talk about rockwork in episodes, the rockwork's phenomenal. We talk about terrain painting, that's all phenomenal. Compositions, coaster layout. The coasters were phenomenal. The dueling aspects were phenomenal. So really I want to focus on the fact that you've captured World of Warcraft in its essence. We even have little mini orcs made out of basic shapes, which is extremely hard to do. Love the fact that this orc just kicked this human off the edge while we were coming down that first drop. It's amazing. And then you have Alliance slaughtering Horde. You've equally given them both wins on their own sides. It doesn't look like you're favoring one over the other, and it's incredible. You have the airships for the orcs everywhere. The only thing I would have liked to see is a harbor with an Alliance boat, you know, a dock or something, because that is definitely a big feature, is that the orcs have their airships and the humans have their boats and all that stuff. So it would have been nice to see that integrated somehow, but I could definitely see how that's hard to fit in. Having it on the outskirts like that isn't going to be noticed from the rider's perspective unless you force the coasters to come out this way. So definitely a design decision that would have been difficult to work around. But you have the orc bones with the hide canopies like strewn about, the chains, everything, the spikes. It's phenomenal. It really is. Look at the flags even. Holy moly. Does Alliance have their own flag strewn about? They should. I'm not seeing one. Okay, maybe you are favoring the orcs. Anyways, maybe it's in there. I have to look a little closer. There's so much to look at with this. I suggest you click the link down in the description below, download this for yourself, give it a rating. It absolutely deserves it. And just have a closer look at the details. What's really fun about this creator, HaPPyCaMPeR, they put a lot of the stuff on their workshop. Gromash's Hold, which is this, the Horde gunship, these ones. They've put a lot of the different things on their workshop, as well as the creation, the orcs, some of the towers, the signs, the text, the font. Horde versus Alliance, those are really good fonts, by the way. Looks amazing. So many good things about this artistically. You definitely nailed the spirit of the contest, something versus something. And they're completely opposites, and they're themed perfectly. By far, the strongest versus artistic creation and dueling aspect, they were competitive. They were dueling. They went from Ogremar over to, you know, Stormwind, or whatever you want to call this, Warsong Gulch, I don't know. But they went from one side to the other, and they were competitive the whole way through. And we're going to see that a little bit better when we move over to cinematic. I'm actually going to pause it because they're taking up the lift now. We can go check that out in a second. But yeah, coaster-wise, very, very strong dueling competitive coasters, fun layouts, great RMCs. So this is definitely, I would say, one of my favorite creations of this contest so far. I don't want to be too biased or fanboyish, but I am. I'm just being honest. That's what it comes down to. You could have picked like Mega Man or anything else, and if you did it to this quality, I would have been fanboying just as hard. It doesn't have anything to do with World of Warcraft at this point. It has to do with how accurately you represented your theme. And as I praise Spy versus Spy for the same thing, you nailed the spirit of the contest. And whenever I see someone nail the spirit of the contest, you're gonna see me freak out a little bit. Because that's the whole point of this thing. It makes me really happy when people get really into the contest that was presented for them, and these spotlights are essentially designed for something that I put out there. So I'm particularly super excited about these spotlights in comparison to the regular ones, because they were designed for a specific goal in mind, and when somebody achieves that and goes beyond that, it's extremely exciting. So enough out of me. I've said everything that I wanted to say. For everyone else, leave your comments down below. What did you think? What would you change? What did you like about it? And definitely leave your thoughts for HaPPyCaMPeR, because they've never created anything and they've never submitted anything, and this is their first time on the show. Did they do well for a first impression? Leave your thoughts down below. But before we end off the episode, let's check out these coasters in different perspectives. Said that the cinematic can be amazing, but it can also fail pretty hard. So let's cross our fingers and hope we get good luck on nighttime Horde, and we'll do daytime Alliance and Orb. Okay, that cinematic turned out really well. We're gonna jump over to Alliance daytime, check it out in orbit view, and I can kind of control the perspective on my own. Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you saw the camera stuttering at all, I'm looking at OBS. I do see it stuttering a little bit. It runs beautifully on my end. I don't know what's going on. It is an OBS issue. I'm going to try to look back at the recording and see how it turned out. It's still tolerable in my opinion, but it should be butter smooth. It should be perfect because that's what I am witnessing here. And again, it's just Frontier needs to make communication with NVIDIA because there are two programs, or not NVIDIA, whoever creates OBS. I mean, that is a driver thing though, isn't it? Maybe, I don't know. It's tricky because I have the same problem when I use NVIDIA Shadowplay, and that's why I tended to say NVIDIA. Because whenever I use Shadowplay, I get the exact same issue recording with Shadowplay on Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster just does not like to be recorded by any software, and I don't know what the technical reason for that is, but it still produces pretty good quality content. I just kind of have a high standard for wanting to see it butter smooth perfect, if that's what I'm seeing on my end. Enough out of me. That was a freaking fantastic episode. Happy Camper, you've made me a happy camper. What about the viewers? What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for Happy Camper's very first Planet Coaster submission and contest creation. Killing it in the new builder bracket, definitely doing masterful, even legendary quality work. If you do keep building like this, Happy Camper, you're going to be competing with some of our legendary creators. Love to see how this one ends up in the top 10 overall out of 80 submissions in the contest. But he's not the only phenomenal creator in the lineup, so it's a tough competition. We'll see what happens. Oh, I didn't notice that the tree caught on fire. And I forgot to mention, I love the fact that you go inside of the dark portal and come out of the waterfall. It's brilliant. So many brilliant design decisions here from this creator. Can't praise it enough. Anyways, enough out of me for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, share it with your friends on social media. Let's get more subscribers. Road to 100K. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.